What up guys, welcome back to my channel. Kotyu Games here, back again with another Idle Heroes video. And today we are back on our main account where I was finally able to clear stage 3-5-2 in Void campaign. But before we talk about heroes and tactics, let's check the treasure train and more specifically what bonuses I'm getting from the treasures. So as you can see, I don't have that many treasures here. We have fixed HP, which is 2.5 million, and fixed attack, which is 30k. That's not a lot, and you can do this stage even without those bonuses. We have heal effect of 8% for Fairy Queen Vesa, and we have armor break and armor. Again, you can go without any treasure trains. Let's check also the star spawns. As you can see, I have only two of the new ones. I have this one, the Spirit of Crystal, which is giving fixed HP, fixed attack, all damage dealt and precision. I have also the Spirit of Trial, which is giving fixed attack, armor break and crit damage. I have three of the old ones, which are fully maxed out. That is the Spirit of Wraith, the Shadow star spawn, which is giving fixed attack and armor break. Actually, you can go with the Spirit of Splendor, which is giving holy damage instead of the armor break, but it's up to you. We have also the Transcendence pet, which is giving fixed HP attack and no damage dealt. And we have, of course, the Mage Spirit of Wisdom pet star spawn, which is giving fixed attack and control immunity offset of 12%, which is really nice for your Starwing Jara. Next, let's go in Celestial Island and let's check the houses. We have Mockman in our first house. You can see that the house is fully maxed out. We have all the tenants with flags except Jara, because we're gonna use her for the fight. And in the second house we have Star Queen Halora. I'm using 10-star heroes. This way she can get the speed buffs. I don't really care about her damage. So let's jump in now and let's check what type of heroes and tactics we're going to use for this stage in Void campaign. Now let's talk about heroes and tactics that we're going to use for this stage in Void campaign. First of all, I want to thank Did District from Utopia one more time. He gave me pretty good tips about this stage, and with his help I was able to clear it. So here you can see the heroes that I was using for this stage. First of all, let's talk about positions. Pretty much for this stage it doesn't matter where you're gonna place your heroes. If you're using Mockman, you have to put him in the back row. Of course, if you're using DTV, it doesn't matter where you're gonna place any of your heroes. That is mainly because the enemy is attacking random heroes. Delacium is attacking with his basic attack 3 random heroes. Holmes Young is attacking random heroes and he's doing support attacks. And the front row Sherlocks, with their basic attack, they're attacking random enemies. And now guys, let's talk about the speed order. First of all, your team will be definitely slower than the enemy because we're not running any snow hearts. Which means that we're not gonna feed any actives around 1 to the enemy, and when the enemy attacks with basic attacks, they will feed us energy so we can do huge actives with our damage dealers. As you saw a couple of seconds before, Scarlet Queen Halora is in our second house. She needs to be the fastest hero in your team, mainly because she's gonna buff the attack on your damage dealer. Let's check the build up on Scarlet Queen Halora. We have a big copy here. You can see the speed 2222. It doesn't matter as long she is the fastest hero in your team. We have speed crit stone. I don't have any more dust to upgrade the stone. Demon Bell, we are running dot purify. We have damage reduction, control immunity and armor, void imprints. I'm running the same void imprints on all of our heroes, and here you can see that we had to sublime her active skill because this is really good skill and helped a lot for this stage, mainly because the sublimations are providing extra all damage dealt 12%, and also you're gonna deal more crit damage with Mockman or DTV, 24% more crit damage for your heroes, and also the noble sublimation of the active is providing a 25% chance to inflict one extra layer of the abyssal corruption. This means that you can get even more crit damage for your Mockman, which is pretty good, I would say. Second in your team needs to go Mockman or DTV. I mean, if you can make two heroes which can go before Mockman's so they can buff him additionally, that would be huge. If you don't have Halora, you can use PDE. She's buffing the attack and the crit on Mockman as well. If you can make Halora and PDE faster than Mockman, that's gonna be even better, but I mean, for regular and free-to-play players, I don't think that that's gonna be possible. So, second in your team needs to go Mockman. As you can see, we have 8.6 million attack. I think the minimum attack for this stage is 8.5. I don't think that you're gonna be able to do this stage with 8 million attack. You need a lot of luck. The copy on Mockman is pretty good. We have skill damage and damage reduction. You can see that he's almost fully sublimed. We have melodic strings. He needs to kill at least one enemy in round 1, or if he doesn't kill anyone, it's game over for your team. We have crit damage, crit and attack. You can also run skill damage and holy damage stone on Mockman, but I haven't tested it out, so I've decided to go with crit damage, crit attack, and also I don't have any more dust to reroll the stone. We had to use another set of boots so we can slow down Mockman and he can be slower than Halora. We have Dot Purify again, and it's pretty important to run Balance Strike. This way, when he does his active in round 1, he's gonna heal up. We have damage reduction, crit damage, and skill damage Void Imprints. Honestly, you can swap skill damage probably for crit, it should work as well. And here you can see he's almost fully sublime. If you don't have Mockman, of course, you can run DTV for this stage. I think the same tactics can be applied to DTV. Next, we have Fairy Queen Vesa. She needs to go third in your team, so she's gonna heal up your heroes after the enemy's attack. You can see here we have her active, fully sublimed. The stone is okay, skill damage and precision. We have Demon Bell, so she can heal up our heroes. Speed attack stone, health enables with Dot Purify, and same Void Imprints as everyone else in our team. Also pretty important about Fairy Queen Vesa is this skill, Melody of Nature. She needs to trigger that skill around 1 when the enemies are attacking your team. This way she's gonna buff your allies' precision by 40% and attack by 20%, which is huge. She needs her HP to drop below 50% HP, so she's gonna trigger the Melody of Nature. It's really important for your team. That's why we're running ATD in our lineup, so he's gonna provide a shield for our Fairy Queen Vesa because she's the lowest HP hero in our team, and she can trigger this Melody of Nature without ATD. Pretty much she's triggering her Unbending Wheel, and her HP never drops below 50%. This is also really important. She needs to trigger this Melody of Nature, so she's gonna buff the attack on Mockman, or in case if you use DTV, she's gonna buff him. Next we have Freya. She needs to go after Fairy Queen Vesa. We are using Crown on her with HP Stone, again Dot Purify, and same Void Imprints as everyone else, and of course we have her passives fully sublimed. Next we have ATD, as I mentioned, he's on the battlefield just to provide some additional shield, additional protection to Fairy Queen Vesa, so she can trigger her passive skill. We have Dot Purify again and a crown. And lastly, we have Starwing Jara. I'm running her with a crown. She needs to survive the basic attacks coming from the enemy round 1. We are running again Dot Purify and damage reduction, control immunity and armor. Here you can see that I have upgraded her core of origin. I don't think that this core is that important. You should be able to clear this stage even without the core. And yeah, pretty much this is the setup that we're going to use for this stage. And also this is the tactic. So pretty much, let's repeat: Halora going first, buffing the attack on Mockman. Mockman needs to do a huge active, kill at least 1 or 2 enemies. Fairy Queen Vesa is healing us up. She's also triggering her passive skill, which is buffing the attack on Mockman even more. Then goes Freya, ATD, and lastly goes Starwing Jara. Hopefully she can CC the backline if someone is still alive. We are using, of course, the Phoenix pet. I think this is the best pet for this stage. You can try also the Lion pet. And yeah, if you don't have Mockman, you can use DTV for this stage. So now guys, let's check the fight. Probably I'm forgetting some stuff here to mention. If you have any questions of course, please leave a comment under the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.